Hello everybody, welcome back to the second map of this series. We have Undefined versus Might. We did have Undefined taking it quite convincingly there in that overtime, winning 16-12. Might just weren't able to get it across the line. They were running out of steam towards the end, and we're going to have to hope that they bring it back into this game. We do see a bit of a slow play. The bomb does start to make its way towards apartments. And it's just a case of finding these headshots right now. It is only the pistol round. We do have Undefined starting on that the T side. My bad. They are starting on the T side. They will be spotted by Pone Alone, who will be instantly traded by Chop. And we start to see the rotates come out. Just DJ. DJ being the one rotate to come round. But alas, they are starting to make their way towards... No, I'd say they're making their way towards B. They're just waiting for any aggression to come out. That bomb is on Classy's back, who does have a full belt of youth, well, a smoke and a flash, head armor. BQ being the one to gift them these weapons. And does look like they're starting to stack towards the wrong site now, as Undefined start to make their way towards short. Snakes being the only one here to defend. Does spot the player towards apartments, trying to go for the kill. Will find that kill onto Chop, bringing it into 3-on-4. It's now a favourable position. It's actually, I'd say it's actually favourable towards Undefined, as they have the bomb site. Classier, Stamina is here as well. 2 players towards the pit, 1 player on the site. P250 and body armor. Kills coming quickly out. Stamina with a really clean shot, trying to make their way into the bomb site. They do. Those dualies not able to find anything. It's down to Snakes now, 1-on-3, and he will be taking down McClaster, who does end up finding 3 kills. So overall, really nice stuff coming out from these guys. Undefined, making sure that that bomb site is ironclad. I don't think we'll be seeing a buy here from Might. Only 2,000 per player. They just want to get those rifles into their hands. They want the utility behind them. And the Undefined know this. They know that they're not going for the buy, so they invest into 4 Mac 10s. Going to be getting that money right up. We have 2 players towards Banana for the CT side. That nade does go down. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It's actually Stamina who got the brunt of that. But that's not going to stop him from accelerating forward. He's taking the control. They know no one will be around sandbags. Utility will start to come out. Chop on the other side of the map, finding Snakes. They need to get a CT smoke down. They do. And they're going to go for the peak. John G will not find anything. Louis will be the one to be taken down. And it's just a case of getting back into the bomb site and trying to find a kill. John G blind spam through the smoke, won't find anything. And they will take the bomb site, and that bomb will be confirmed. Spams through the smoke aren't gonna become anything. Still a 3-on-5. They've definitely won this round. It's just a case of how many kills can they get on the exit. Classio will find one onto John G. And they need to start going for these hunts now. Pone Alone and DJ won't be able to find anything. And that's a flawless round for Undefined. 5 players staying alive. They're going to hold on to the Mac 10s, I imagine. Trying to go for a bit of a bonus round into this one. Save their money. Ready for the AK-47s. And because of the Mac 10s being saved and Might knowing about the Mac 10s, they have to invest into head armor. They can't afford not to buy it and risk dying quickly to those Mac 10s. So that does mean that they're going to miss out on quite a bit of utility, thanks to all these Mac 10s who will start to make their way up B very quickly. Nades will do quite a decent amount of chunk damage. Stamina and Motton being the 2 to take the brunt of it. And they're going straight in. Louise will be able to find another, who will quickly try and fall back now. Desperately trying to get away. He does eventually. DJ here with him. just in case they did get any more aggressive, but it's actually a fairly even exchange. 4 on 4. Louise and Stamina both being very low health. Here they are going into the bomb site. Ponalone's going to be the first point of contact towards short. He will get mollied off. He has a Molotov for himself. He needs to get that thrown down right now. Otherwise they're going to quickly make their way into the bomb site. And they get the timing onto him as he throws that Molotov. Snakes will go down as well. And that's now a 4 on 2. Might have to save. Will have to save. As they don't have any utility and they don't have any kits. And with that FAMAS and M4, what can they do really? What can they expect from a round like this? Stamina is going for the hunt. He does only have the Mac 10, so he doesn't really have too much to lose. But Louise is on low health, so he could be quickly taken down by that Mac 10 if he's not expecting this angle. Stamina will clear out the bomb site and will confirm that they are not here. But as soon as he starts going towards Banana, Louise is going to be here, finds the first, will be quickly traded out, and now it's down to DJ trying to save the M4. He's going to go for the kills and he will be killed, and he won't be able to save anything. That's now the third round, completely destroying the hopes and dreams of Might. There won't be any forcing into this round. We'll see the odd pistol upgrade. DJ being able to invest into that armor and 5.7. A dangerous combo for sure, but not up against those AK-47s and M4s. Either way, it does look like we'll see a smaller nade stack towards Banana. Jonji and Lewis both with that utility. Nades coming out. Molotov not coming out just yet. No one on Undefined taking a single point of damage from that nade. Still have a Molotov. Snakes with that smoke will be able to smoke off top mid. Deny that early control. Molotovs will come out from Jonji. Won't be damaging anyone so far. And as it goes, it won't be damaging anyone. Don't think Jonji's going to be making the right call here as he starts to make his way back towards A. And it's just not looking like where they're going to be ending. The bomb still towards Banana. Utility starting to come out. But here we are, Lewis all by himself. He's going to have to pick up a miraculous touch here, and he's not able to find a single kill. Jonji is also here waiting for a timing, but it's just not going to happen. He tries to go for the timing, it's just not able to come to anything. We do have Ponalone towards Church. With that P2000, I don't think anything's going to be coming of this. DJ at least does have something to save. He could save that armor. The 5.7 isn't that important, but that armor could definitely be like the difference between a full belter utility and a lack of. But they will be saving. Ponalone is going to try and go for a kill to end it. There really is no point in saving this P2000. He might just try and stick the bomb and try and draw them back. And they know he's not sticking it. They can hear him running away. He should have really stuck it and stayed silent, because there's no point of him it doesn't really make a difference whether he died or not. But either way, that's going to be the 4th round now for Undefined. A brilliant start for them. Crushing Might as they see fit. Again, full AKs not opting for that AWP. It is Inferno, so T-side AWPing isn't always the most prolific choice to have. But anyway, we're getting into the 5th round now. AWP on for Ponalone. He is going to be going for that mid peak. Not able to spot anything just yet. No one taking that fight directly. Does get a small bit of damage onto... I don't know if that was him, but there was a small damage put onto Motum. He will be taken down first. Glacier does manage to trade it out instantly. Glacier does manage to trade it instantly. And they do have a few players towards Banana still, but no A control whatsoever. If Snakes decides to get a bit more aggressive here, he could scope out the round. But Louise on 15 points of health is going to get bombarded with utility. They don't have any nades to flush him out just yet, but that Molotov could do damage. But he's well aware of where they could be, and he does slowly try and fall back. They have no utility. They're going to go for the boost above the smoke. Utility's going to start coming out, and it's just a case of whether or not they can hold it long enough for their fellow teammates to make their way back. As they start to escalate into the site, Casio will be able to find that first kill onto Louise, who was boosted up. And now it's a 3-on-4. Pone Alone is going to try and scope out an early pick, try and get themselves back into the bomb site. But I don't think anyone's going to give anything away. That Molotov might draw someone out. Does get that kill, courtesy of that Molotov. And here we go, starting to escalate into the bomb site. They know where Stamina is. They're going to trade it. And now it's all down to Pone Alone. Has got that kit. What does BQ do? He has to run through the smoke. Doesn't get the jump, but will find the kill. And that was a nice try. But Pone Alone just didn't have enough time. BQ finding their way through that smoke and quickly getting that kill to find them the 5th round. Brilliant stuff from them, making sure it doesn't get out of hand. Not letting them back into the bomb site. I suppose they did let them back into the bomb site for a very brief moment, but it just wasn't enough really. They left it way too late. Too many people died, and Pone Alone just couldn't do it by himself. And now we are seeing a timeout from Might. Gonna talk it over. They don't want this game to get too out of hand, because it's currently 5-0. You know, they want to get a streak going. They want to get that momentum rolling, bring them back into the game, and give them a chance to bring this back. Seeing a lot of utility coming out. Deagle armor. Everyone with Deagle armor except for Snakes and Pone Alone, who will be investing into that AWP in the next. Snakes does actually opt for the armor, so giving themselves a chance in this round. Those Deagles can obviously be very dangerous. Decent chunk of nades coming out. John G the first to take that damage. Still, they're going to be holding on to these smokes. They want to make sure they have enough to last the entire round. Make sure that they make Undefined like run through smokes, get caught off guard. DJ's not going to be able to stop that smoke from coming out. And they're going to start accelerating towards short. They're going to be met. We have Snakes with that CZ, not the ideal weapon for such a scenario. He's not going to be able to peek into the angle without taking a huge risk here, as Chop is poised onto his angle. He is low on health. He might have spotted the foot, doesn't quite. By the way, they start to go into the bomb site right now, taking that long control. DJ not able to connect that deagle shot. They do have John G here as well, who is behind that smoke. He might try and push through it. DJ does find one, but they're quickly escalating into the bomb site. And John G's not able to find anything, and it's all down to Louise, the last player standing. Has that Desert Eagle. That's the only upside to this I can think. There might be a weapon for him to retrieve towards short. I know one player went down there, but it's all a case of whether he hits his first shot, and he does. That's a clean shot onto Motum. Might be able to retrieve that gun if he's lucky, but he might just try and save the armor. Play it safe. I think it's first a risk. He's got enough money to go into that M4 in the next, and he could potentially be finding a few more kills here. He has to, if he goes for that AK, he's going to have to run through mid. And he does end up going. He might die to the bomb here. No, not even close. Actually doesn't opt to go for that AK-47, which he definitely could have gone for. Either way, not a big problem. Well, it is a big problem because it's now 6-0. Not a single round yet. It was just Deagles, but still, they invested in the Deagles because they were hoping for a miracle to happen, which just did not happen. Whoa! Here we are. Into the next round. We have another timeout. They are desperate right now. They need to find something to bring them back into this game. I really do wish that, you know, they'd try something different, because they are just going for the same cookie cutter positions. 2 towards B, 3 towards A. Loosey goosey on that banana control. Maybe they can try and go for a bit more. Does look like Ponlone's facing towards the B side. Maybe he's going to be set up for a peek. And that's really what we want to be seeing. Him taking the map into his own control. Taking matters into his own hands. He won't be first in line. Louise will manage to get the slight edge on him. And it's going to go for the more passive angle. Won't be met by anyone as no one's currently going up towards banana. No banana control just yet, but the CTs do not know this. Yes, they had that smoke down, but they have no idea if anyone tried to push through it, or if anyone's gotten more aggressive into car. But the kills are starting to come towards A, and they're slowly but surely losing the bomb site, and there's no one here to meet them. And that's going to be the 7th round, without a single comeback for Might. What did they do here? It's 7-0, as it's almost certain that they're saving in this round. I know it's Inferno, but at some point you need to go, I need this round. We need to start getting some rounds now, because this is getting ridiculous. This is getting way too out of hand. And that's now a 7-round streak. Carrying over the momentum they had from the last map. Stamina's going hunting. Pono's going to be on the angle. Doesn't find the kill. Will allow him to try and get closer. But that Molotov's going to stop any more aggression. And he won't be able to find anything. Those nades. Oh my god, he does. And he might even get away to live another day. Okay, he doesn't. He goes more aggressive. And Jonji actually finds 2 nice kills there. We do have a DC from Klassia. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Just a very momentary pause. But that was... Oh, they gave up too many kills there. They could have saved the 3rd rifle, but Stamina doing a fantastic job of getting back into it. And Klassia has actually broken his mouse, so we're going to be just replacing that quickly. Shouldn't be taking too long. I'm sure he's got a spare lying around somewhere. Or at least a replacement. I know I do. I've got two identical mice, just in case. Just in case one conks out. Anyway, back into it. Class is back. New mouse. Maybe he's just forgot to put the batteries in. But either way. Next round. 8th round of the half. Might need to bring this back now. No one particularly having a good game. DJ at the top of the leaderboard for them, but it's just not what you need right now. Stamina is going for that banana peak, looking for someone who gets too over aggressive. But that nade's going to bring him out. Tries to go for the flick, but they know he's here now. And they start throwing the nades. Jonji finds that first kill. Will be traded. Not traded, but he will find the second. And DJ finding another and a second. And that's a lovely round for both Jonji and DJ. 2 kills apiece, and it's all down to Chop, the last player standing. He will be able to grab that bomb if he's quick enough. And he's definitely going to go for it. There's no point in waiting around. They definitely want to go for this. Louise on that angle. Doesn't quite hit it. Chops knows where the AWP is now. He might not know that they're trying to hold on to these double AWPs. But they definitely know where he is right now. Starts to slowly make his way up banana. He has no smoke to contest CT. But he's got to go for it. Louise holding this tight angle. Doesn't hit it. That will allow Chop a little bit more space. John G very low health. But he's just got to go for the dry peek. Doesn't find the kill, and DJ will find his third of the round. Brilliant stuff from DJ and John G, and of course his players around him who was setting him up for the take. And that's the first round for Might. This could be their way back into the game. I don't want to make any promises. I don't want to say anything's going to happen, but this is now their way back into the game. They could build off this momentum, because that was a very clean round. No players dying. So they're going to be able to save a lot of their money into the next. So here we go, yet again. Nate's coming out. Class is taking a fair chunk of damage. Again, susceptible to those M4s. But everyone else looking fairly healthy. Yeah, everyone's still on full points of health. But they are starting to make their way towards apartments. We do see a double stack here towards apartments. 2 players here. With Snakes and Pone Lone ready for that trade. But this is quite a common angle these days, playing the trade. Still have Pone Lone towards apartments. Snakes will drop down towards pit. Might try and go for a peek. Finds that first kill onto Chop. And that's lovely stuff from Snake trying to find it back, and Pone Lone with the trade. And that's now a 5-on-3. On the other side of the site, they're slowly making their way. DJ doing a good job. He will be taken down eventually. Stamina winning that spray battle. And now will he find this kill? He won't, and that's the bomb lost in enemy territory. And it's just Classier, last player surviving, going to try and do as much damage as they can, but will be taken down by Pone Lone. That's still another fairly clean round there. 4 players surviving, plenty of money going into the next, and they don't have that much money actually. Chop might be able to drop 1. BQ does drop that Mac 10. And it will be the AKs, Galil and Mac 10 for Undefined. It's just far from their best buy they've had, and now it looks like might have the advantage going into this round. They have the double up setup. John G and Pone Lone. Bit of a weird concept when you think about Inferno and all its tight angles. But if they think it can work, they think it can work. BQ going to be smoked off on that mid angle. Do still have Pone Lone towards mid. And it's just slowing it down, making sure no one makes any early mistakes. Again, banana control being taken. Molotov's going to stop them from taking anything too aggressive. And John G's going to slowly make his way back into the angle. That nade does do quite a good chunk onto Motum. And what did they do here? He's tightly wound on this angle, ready for anyone to peek. I know John G's not the typical AWPer, but he could do a good job here. Utility starts to come out. It's going to obscure his vision, and he's going to have to fire a pot shot. And here they go, starting to accelerate into the bomb sites. Smoke's coming out, flash is coming out. Louise is completely blinded. They don't check him immediately, but they do eventually, and they make their way into the bomb site very cleanly. Those Mac 10s will be able to be upgraded, and do they even go for this? DJ's trying to get a kill onto Glacier, but it's just not going to happen. And they're going to have to give up this round, surrender it to Undefined, and that's going to be the 8th round. You know, it was looking good for Might for a second, but they just let them back into the bomb site. They let them... Those flashbangs were perfect, to be fair. Louise was completely blinded. He couldn't do anything. And it's going to mean it's going to be an 8th round. They might go hunting here. DJ does actually find that kill onto Motum. And they can't really afford to be giving up these players just yet. Chop will be able to drop him. And it will be another good buy, but... You know, say they were to lose this, they'd be looking at 1400 loss bonus. And it might be a case of Galils and Mac 10s. Maybe a few AKs if they're willing to go down. But either way, it's still possible. Far-fetched from the crazy games we were having yesterday with Homino and Might. Some of the games wouldn't even go past 4 rounds and a half. I know we had a 11-1 and a 9-3. So if they can find themselves an 8-4, they've still got a bit of a lifeline. But here we go, the banana code coming out. Louise finding that first kill. Chop able to quickly trade it back out. I hear that a lot. Chop has really been good with these trade kills. Will be mollied off. It's all down to Snakes alone on the bomb site. If they were to accelerate right now, he would be alone. He does have 2 players coming towards Library, but if they're not here in time, he's going to be in a desperate situation where he doesn't find a single kill and BQ finds another, and now it's a 2-on-4, and what can they do? They've been shut out of this round unless anything were to go their way, which I don't think it will because BQ's really tightly wound on this angle. Jonji and Louise trying to go into it. They want to get this round. Jonji actually finds one. He's the last player surviving. BQ does find that kill onto Louise, and Jonji's doing a fantastic job. If he finds this kill onto Stamina, might be able to get back into this game, but he's tagged down low and he's going to be taken down eventually. It was a nice attempt. You could see the spirit there, but the spirit wasn't enough, and the shots just weren't connecting onto Stamina on the bomb site. And that's going to be the 9th round. Might need this 3rd round. They need this 3rd round. It's essential for them if they want to bring this back. They do have a lot of money. Everyone's going to be on the M4. Ponalon on the AWP. He needs to get aggressive. He needs to be the playmaker now. He's currently the bottom of the leaderboard for the Might side, and we really need him to do something more here. Doesn't see anything. That smoke's going to slightly obscure his vision, but he does go above and beyond. That Molotov's going to come out, stop anyone from making any more mid-aggression. And that smoke is going to further the control. Snake's boosted up. They might not be ready for his position if they're not careful. But that banana control also coming out. Jonji really pushed up deep right now. Still got Pone alone to help out. Gonna smoke him off the angle, and Jonji's gonna be all by himself. That smoke's the only line of defense for him. He's got to try and get a kill. He doesn't even find one, and they're gonna start going towards the B bomb site. Pone alone doesn't connect that shot. It was so close, but not able to connect it. And that's gonna be the banana control falling into the T side's hands. Again, Molotov's coming out on the wrong side. That could have potentially killed Motum, but it being on the wrong side and Stamina hitting some nasty shots. Louise has to get aggressive. He has to make a play here. He has to do something insane. He can't let them into the bomb site. He goes for one, finds the second, and that was such a good try from him. Louise does actually find 2 there, but now it's just Snakes all by himself. Finding that kill, they're going to start running towards B. If he can catch this bomb, he might be able to get it, but just enough time for Classic to get round the corner. Does take a good chunk of damage. Motum is also very low on health. So if Snake's going to win a round, it's going to be this one. Quickly onto Classia, and it's Motum. 13 points of health. He is scoped up with the AWP, and he finds the kill. Thanks to that great AWP shot. That 13 HP just doesn't matter. It was such a nice try from Snakes, doing his best, trying to bring it back into the round, but just not able to get it over. And that's going to be 10-2 for the half. Undefined, completely destroying Might. And I don't know what Might can do here. Quite frankly, in all these games so far, it's been very one-sided. It's very rare that we see a close half. I know we saw a 7-5, but it quickly got out of hand for both sides. You know, them getting that 6-round streak and then a 5-round streak to bring it... Well, no, it was even more than that to bring it back. Either way, they're on the CT side now. The favourable side, they are going for a mid push here. Louise will be flashed off the angle. BQ finds that first kill onto John G. Slowly making their trades known. That bomb is lost. They need to be able to recover it. Snake's trying his best to find these kills. Does have to go for the reload, but it is still a 2-on-2 now. Ponelone trying to take the shots. They might be able to get the skill onto BQ. Nice flick back. And it's down to Louise and BQ. 1-on-1. Louise is running for it. Will just be able to find that kill. Bringing them the pistol round. It's just what they needed. This is what they need to get back into it now. It was a really nice attempt. Really nice attempt from Undefined. Lots of kills going their way. BQ doing a fantastic job of finding all those kills, but just not quite able to get it over the line. We'll be able to invest into that MP9 courtesy of all those kills. No one particularly shining. It's just been a much more consistent game for Undefined. Generally winning the clutches, winning the rounds they need to win. But anyway, Banana Control coming in strong. They might start accelerating quickly now. They haven't got the bomb. Don't want to make that commitment just yet, just in case they go in towards the stack. But either way, there's 2 players A, 3 players B, so either way they have to go somewhere. Won't be met by any aggression. Chop waiting around, hoping that someone comes into the apartments. But it's just not going to happen. And it does look like it will be the B player. 3 players here. Mutton does have a smoke grenade, so he could delay them even further. As the utility does start to come out, he's going to counter it with his own. That flash might be fundamental in keeping this round. They start to make their way back. I don't know if they're just setting up utility, okay? Molotov's going to flush out anyone towards back orange. Chop is close on the angle. Might not be spotted out. Flash is going to be mollied off. He's going to be running. They do spot Chop. Does get the team kill onto John G. Snake's accidentally getting that kill on John G, but it was all for the greater good. The greater good. And now it's a 4-on-2. What did they do here? Stamina hitting a nasty headshot onto Ponelone. But I still don't think he's going to be able to make his way back into the bomb site. BQ is running as fast as they can. Might be able to get this first kill. Does get the kill onto Snakes, but that's just not going to be the round here. Could go for the exits. I don't know if there's a snake around for them to pick up. I don't think there is, but they're going to go for the exit kills here. Finds both actually. That's a really good amount of money. That's $1,900, $4,300. I'd say they might drop something for one of their fellow teammates, but it's just too risky. It's just too risky of a play. But Might's bringing it back, getting the 4th round. BQ's going to be able to invest into that M4. Classier on the MP9. Should still be a Might round. If they play it right and they don't go too aggressively into one particular bomb site, they might be able to bring it back. They don't have too much money though. Galil's Mac 10, 2 AK-47s and not too much utility really. They have 1 gun per site. The Mac 10, the MP9 on the B site, and the M4 towards A. Don't have any utility, just that 1 flashbang on Chop. Might be able to set up Glacier to go for the kill. But I need to see something more from Might. They have been doing good to get into these rounds, but they have been coming down to the wire. But Louise might be gifted this kill here. Does finally get the kill. Does take a good chunk of damage, but I don't think Chop's going to be able to trade it unless he does hit some crispy 1-taps. And it's just a case of them taking the bomb site, confirming it's clear. Smoke will go towards church. And that's the bomb site confirmed. No one here. BQ does find one more towards A, but that just means that they're going to start going towards B, making sure that that M4 can't do anything else. We have Snakes here. He's going to be here trying to go for the hunt, make sure they don't save. And he will hear them. They're being very noisy, and he's more than aware of their position. He won't find it, actually. And that will gift them another kill. Won't be able to upgrade. It is only the Galil being lost. But now it's down to John G. He knows he needs to trade it now. They're not going to want the Mac 10. Stamina's here. Will get killed. And he won't be able to, and BQ will be able to find the trade. Hopefully saving that AK-47. No, he won't. Pwn alone with that nice kill to bring it back. Going to be destroying their money. Stamina will be able to invest into that AWP. And it's going to be another full buy for both sides. AK-47s, one Galil for Snakes. But overall, it's still looking good for them. They're bringing it back slowly but surely. And now it's 10-5. Definitely doable. If Undefined can do it to them, then Mike can do it back. Here we go. Looks like they have something in mind. Maybe quick banana control. But it will be met by the utility of the CTs. Motum down to 6 points of health. So lucky to be alive right now. He will just fall back. I'm not sure what he has to do here. He's going to probably try and play a much safer angle. We will start to rotate his way towards A. That flashbang going to come out. No one there to greet them. And Glacier will get out with the banana control. Might are starting to go towards A. That bomb is here. All 5 players now. Going to try and flash them their way out of apartments. Molotov going to come out. That's going to stop any short aggression. We do have Stamina here. Naded down low yet again. Motum and Stamina both taking lots of nade damage. Will be taken down. John G, nice first kill. BQ finding one. Motum with the trade. And Motum doing fantastic work with only 6 points of health. And it's down to Louise, who will find that trade. 6 points of health. 6 points of health for themselves. They have to get that bomb down. Where has it gone? And that bomb is going to go down. It's a 2-on-1. Low health. Very low health for Louise. Chop and Platter are ready for the trade. And they're not even going to need it. They're going to find that very nice kill. Going to be able to retrieve that AWP, which I do think is towards apartment. No, it's on site. But yeah, it's good stuff from Undefined to bring that back. Motum doing fantastic work there with only 6 points of health. And that's now 11-5. That momentum is going to be lost. And what do they do here? Do they buy? Do they eco? It's 11-5. If they let Undefined take this, they're on match point. And we do see a timeout. It's well needed. They need this timeout. They need to talk this through. Try and force the next round into their hands. I don't know what we're going to see here. John G might try and invest into that rifle. Does just have enough. No, he's going to go for the Tech 9 with utility. And it's going to be DJ, the sole rifle. The Galil. The best they have, really. It's all they can afford. They don't want to give up the match point. They want to bring this back. They want to win this in regulation. BQ with that MP9, the only casualty on the CT side. But still, that MP9 is going to shred through these guys if they're not too careful. Another standard setup. 3 players towards B. They're going to go for the banana control. Nades coming out quickly. It's going to be Louis who gets the brunt of it, but doesn't actually take a single point of health. Nade's going to go back in return. It's actually classier to take the brunt of the damage. I am curious to see what they do in this round, because with the Tech 9s, they're going to have to go for the close aim duels. Flashes start to come out. We do have Motum here in the cubby. We'll find the first, finds the second, and they're not able to trade him out. They're going to have to go for it. They do finally trade him out, but only after he finds those 2 kills. And they still have BQ and They have BQ and Stamina. Stamina in the pit, BQ towards apartments. Poland does manage to get his hands on that Galil, but is that really a silver lining at this point? They need to find something good. And they can't cross just yet. They could possibly retrieve that M4. But they'd have to reload it and give up a sound cue. But they don't. Gonna be met by Chop. Doesn't quite hit that first kill. Molotovs them towards Archway. And now that funnels them towards A. Stamina find that first. Can they get the kill onto BQ with that MP9? But no, some crispy shots coming through. And it's just sad. It's just sad for them. Stamina, BQ and Chop all combining to find that round. And now that's match point. That is match point, and they have no money whatsoever. They have 2,400 on Snake, 2 grand per player really. It's going to be the Tech 9s. They can't even invest into the Galil. DJ's going to have to go for a Tech 9. He goes for the P250. Even worse. Opts for the utility. And now this is dire. This is dire for Might. They need to bring this back right now. They need to pull something amazing out of the bag. Because they're going straight into the free person setup. BQ's actually been bringing it back a lot. They had a tough first game. Obviously they did win it in the end, but it was a slow start for them. But they've been bringing it back, having a great game so far. And it's just a case of finding this first kill and snowballing their way into the bomb site. Might have got lots of utility. They're setting up for the A take. Smoke will go towards long. Nade doing a decent chunk of damage. DJ on half health. And here they go, starting to accelerate into the bomb site. BQ is in pit bottom, dining 2 nice kills. They do bring it back, 3 on 2. Glacier doing a fantastic job of saving them. And it's just not looking good. And that's going to be the game. 13-5. Undefined win the series and will find themselves back into the next bracket, which I think we'll be seeing today later on. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.